Hi guys, my name is Sabrina and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Copic marker drawing. I feel that it's been a bit too long, especially with my digital art pieces in there and my Procreate series. So I wanted to do another Copic drawing, and this drawing is of a traveler that I drew, and I really liked the outcome, so I couldn't wait to color her in. And I wanted to make sure that she looks a bit dark, a bit like how maybe a bit belonging in the medieval times with the clothes and everything. So I wanted to make it brown, and I did put green in there, and I don't think they had green dye in the medieval times, so excuse me for that. So I just took my creative liberty to use the color anyway. It's not 100% accurate or anything, but I really like the outcome, and I wanted to make sure she had blonde hair, and it's a lot of hair that she has, as you can see. And there's only like a tiny portion of the face showing because she has one of those masks on, and I think it's like a combination of a traveler and assassin, what I was thinking, but she's more the traveler kind with like the mask on. Maybe it's just very cold outside, you don't know. So in this drawing there's a lot more details than there was in the last, and I'm happy I did that. It just gives something more to the drawing, and that's a good thing. And I tried to make sure as well that for the shadows later on when I'm coloring in like the hood and the rest of the clothes, that the back where like the moon is, the really weird shaped moon, that is where the light is coming from. So I wanted to have that incorporated in how the clothes look. So I tried something different as well, which you will see a bit later on. I started out with a dark color first and see if I can move my way up to the lightest color, just to see how that would work for me, because I always start with the light color first, a full layer of light color, and then I go in with darker shades on top of that. But instead I want to see if I could fill in the darker patches where I wanted to have like the deepest shadows to hit, and if I could work my way up until the lightest area of the clothes. So that is what I was aiming for. I don't think I did too badly. You be the judge of that. You let me know down below in the comments if you like this drawing and if you like this style of drawing as well. I know it's a bit different than what I usually make. Usually I make girls with maybe flowers or happy girls, and this is just something different. Like she's in thought and traveling and covered in clothes and everything. So yeah, it's just, I really like this one, and I think the next one is going to be really nice too, because it's just different as well. It's just more creative. Like all drawings are creative, but I think that one is more creative than my other drawings, and maybe even more creative than this one. So yeah, that'll be fun. I can't wait till I can color that one in too. It's going to be really interesting, and I hope it's going to work out the way I want to. I wanted the colors all to be a bit more on the dim side as well. I didn't want to have really light colors on her. I don't think that would suit the drawing at all, because the background will be like dark blue. It's the darkest blue I have. Now, in all fairness, I could have gone over it with like maybe a cool gray or something, or a neutral gray, to try and see if I can like blend in even more dark areas, but I decided to go for just the blue in the end. So you'll see that at like the later part of the drawing. But the only bright color that is in here will be the gemstone on her necklace. That's the only really, well, the brightest color in there, I think. And I think the color suits it as well. I also think that because I used so much ink on this drawing, I really try and get as much out of the color as I can to make it really as dark as I can, because like the first strokes when you draw with Copic markers are the lightest, and I'm sure that must be the case with other colors as well, or other brands as well. And I don't know if that's just with this drawing or with the color, because every time I look back, and it's especially noticeable on this when I look at this in person, and you might see it in the pictures in the end, is that with the brown color you can see the paper lifting off. And I don't know if that is because I've used a lot of ink on the paper, and when I turn the page I can see the actual drawing on the back of the paper. That is how much it was bleeding through. So in order to protect my other pages, I had to put like another thick piece of paper in between to protect the next page really. So yeah, when I look back at my other sketches as well from other days, it's like, right, every time I use brown I can see it lifts the paper, but it's probably just that it does that anyway. It's probably just the paper. I'm using a Winsor & Newton sketchbook, and I don't know the thickness of the paper. It might be 110 GSM or GSM, so that might be it. Like the only other paper I have is marker paper, and my issue with that paper is that it leaves spots all over the drawing where I've been with my marker, and I've seen that around online as well, that happened. So I suppose I'm still trying to find the right kind of paper, but I have the sketchbook and I really don't want to let it go to waste. I want to finish the sketchbook and then I can show you guys what I've made and how I filled it. So that would be really fun to do, and it's going to take a while. Like I don't think I've done, I might have done like a quarter or something. I was gonna say a third, but no, it's like a quarter that I've done. So yeah, and I wanted to try and see if I can get like the yellow sketchbooks, because I've heard they're really good, but then I've heard they changed the way they make it. So, and plus it's a USA based sketchbook, so in order for me to get that, I live in Europe, so it's going to cost me a lot of money to try and get that over here. But I'm trying to find a European equivalent that is good, and or paper that I can find on Amazon that is good. So yeah, we'll see. I suppose we'll keep on looking, we'll keep the search going, and hopefully I can find a paper that doesn't really have the issues as this one just has. So yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, that's it. I will leave you watch the rest of the video with a bit of music on, as I kind of always do, and I'll talk to you at the end, so enjoy. we are already at the end of the video. I really like making this. I say that at every video, but when I color it in, I really like the outcome every single time I do it, like one more than the other, sure, but no, I'm really happy with this one, and I could see myself making more of this style as well, so that'd be good. That'd be really good. Maybe I should start making commissions or something and people will ask me for this. Who knows? And the funny thing with the blue is when I put that down as well, is it's so hard to get like an even color or an even base when you have just a really big patch of one color. And the same is true in this scenario with the blue that I'm putting down. But it actually kind of works because it's night and there might be a bit of clouds in the sky. So yeah, there's like an upside to this today. Like amazing, like so lucky I suppose. But yeah, I really did my best to try and have the layer done as evenly as possible, and I didn't think I did too bad. And this worked quite well, so I'm quite happy with it. So in all fairness, like yay. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you, bye.